with yours truly, Petrov Fucker, on this Friday night at about 11:09 p.m. We finna get it in like we ain't never got it in before. So a whole lot to say in a whole little amount of time, you know what I'm saying, a little amount of time. We got some music we finna start with always. I know I made the post talking about it's gonna be a Democratic debate one, but I cannot shade the homies. I always gotta shout them out and shout out some tunes that I just started to listen to or that I came across. Now some of the artists are gonna be new, some of them ain't. It is what it is. Y'all already know this. I ain't giving you no bullshit. I ain't telling you to look up no bullshit artists. It is what it is. These motherfuckers is grinders, hustlers, inspirers. That's what they are. That's factuals. It is what it is. And on that note, we finna take it to the next level. We finna look for the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Logic and Eminem put out Homicide. That motherfucker had me dying. Fucking had Squints from Sandlot playing Logic. And then that Chris, I can't remember his last name, but he's a comedian. Dude's hilarious. Fuck, had the dead body in the background and shit. And then pulled off that wig and had the blonde hair. Shit was wild as fuck. You gotta check it out. Obviously, Logic and Eminem both go hard in their own rights. I'm not always a Logic fan. Pretty much always been an Eminem fan. Some shit I didn't like, some shit I do like. Same with Logic. Some shit I like, some shit I didn't like. It is what it is. They're definitely not my favorite rappers, but they're not my least favorite either, you know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna keep it a buck all the way through. I knew a lot of people growing up that really didn't like Eminem, that didn't like 50 Cent. And a lot of them were juggalos, so they had a beef with Eminem because he beefed with ICP, and just didn't like 50 Cent because he rocked with Eminem, and Eminem beefed with ICP. Nothing major, nothing, you know. This shit was hilarious. Both of the disses and shit were just comical beyond comical. It is what it is. I know I say it is what it is a lot, but, you know, that's like my segue into the next thing, or this, that, the other. And plus, you know, I just be chopping it, man. I love chopping it. I love doing this podcast shit, just where I'm able to holler at all my peoples and lay out the opinion and get motherfuckers to recognize the truths. You know what it is? Next one we gonna talk about, man, it's gonna be some real beef shit. Some real beef shit. So I always shout out T-Rev. In my podcast, I'm always shouting out T-Rev because, you hear that shit? That's authentic. That's the rawness. That's authenticity, man. That's how you know my show is real, bro. You hear this random ass shit. I don't be cutting it out. I might quiet the fuck down so it ain't as loud, so I can continue talking after the fact. But that's how you know this shit 100, because all this fucking noise shit. Yeah, I do be cutting it off when other people is around, because the fuck, if you ain't listening to the show, you ain't getting a preview of the show. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. For real. But going back to the T-Rev, man, so he been laying down hella music, hella teasers, hella reactions. This dude is getting his buzz, you know what I'm saying? And you can't knock that grind. That's a real motherfucking grind. Shout out T-Rev. Now mind you, this dude claps at people recklessly. He is a fucking amazing diss track artist, and he does do his homework. Now, he dissed this dude named Twitch 0G, which is like zero fucks given or some bullshit. Now, mind you, he went at Twitch because Twitch was talking that shit about Upchurch and T-Rev. I mean, when he was signing Murder Music and shit, he went up against anybody that was talking recklessly against anybody on the squad. So the fact that he has mad love for Upchurch, and Upchurch gonna act like motherfuckers gonna diss Upchurch. Fucking T-Rev came out swinging at that motherfucker for real, and that's not a problem. But that dude, you want to act like acts like he gonna clap back. Not that his clap back was bullshit, but it wasn't no serious clap back. That's facts. Twitch kept saying he got my name wrong. Da 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 da. T-Rev really didn't get the name wrong. T-Rev came at him with a song called Crisis, because he literally put that motherfucker in a crisis. Just what happened. T-Rev be dissing the shit out of everybody, and when he comes dissing, that motherfucker comes hard, and I'm talking hard. And that's what T-Rev's known for, coming fucking hard. Just like when he went at Screwface John. He went at that motherfucker recklessly, because Screwface dissed Upchurch, got into some shit. It was like 3 diss tracks back to back, some shit like that. Upchurch definitely took the motherfucking win. If you don't think he did, then I don't know what to fucking tell you, because you obviously ain't using your goddamn brain. Not that Screwface John can't rap. Dude can spit bars. He ain't a chump. He's we with the shits, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I got a song on the list with him and Crip, Chase, and a dude named Dwayne, man. Shit called Clicked Up. That shit do bang, man. I'm not saying that they're the best artists. I'm not saying that they're fucking the worst, you know what I'm saying? But they do put out heat. And I gotta respect T-Rev for going after motherfuckers recklessly. You know, it does get you noticed. It does get you buzz up. And this motherfucker done do that. And now he's making legitimate music that shows everybody his versatility that a lot of us fans know he got. But haters are going to hate. They're going to act like you ain't got shit. You can't do shit. That's what they do, man. That's what haters is bred to do. And that shit's not uncommon. That is what it is. Like I said, about people being biased, people about just being fucking envious, haters. You know, everybody say they got haters. Not everybody does. But to get them, you really got to be doing something for yourself in the name of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to put yourself out there so everybody sees you and can make a decision whether they like you or whether they hate you. Now, me, myself, personally, if I don't like a lot of music, I just keep the shit moving. I'm not trying to come on here and be bashing motherfuckers talking about they don't know how to rap. All kind of shit. I'm not a rapper. But I will happily give my motherfucking opinion when you're trying to come after people that I support. And especially if you think you're going to come recklessly. If you think you're going to be on that smart-ass mouth shit, I'm going to check you on that shit. I've done it for people on Tech9's Instagram. I've done it for people on Jelly Roll's fucking Instagram, Facebook. I've done it for Playboy the Beast. I've done it for King ISO. I've done it for Kiss Calico. I'm not doing that shit to toot my own horn or nothing like that. I'm not stroking my own ego. I'm just saying, if you're a fan, you're going to defend shit when people talk recklessly, you know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing I've done with T-Rev. Whether you big, small, whatever, if I fuck with your music, I fuck with your music, and I'm going to push that shit hard as fuck. That's why I'm always mentoring murder music. That's why I'm always talking about rhyme sick. That's why I'm always coming up with these other little artists and shit that I found that I like, because I want to see these motherfuckers succeed. And most of all, that's why I promo my brother's shit. Like Yellow Boy. I want to see that dude succeed beyond anything. I've known him since he was a wee one, a little one. I've seen him grow up. I've seen his trials, I've seen his tribulations, and I've seen this motherfucker strive to be the best person he can be. And that's facts. So to see this motherfucker's making beats, making money on it, making his dream come true, you best believe I'm going to share that boy's shit. I'm going to promote his shit. Same way he promotes my motherfucking podcast. That's love. That's straight fucking love. That's family love. And them is the fans you gotta have, the fans you gotta want. I'm not saying everybody gets them. I'm not saying not everybody has them, but I'm saying that, you know, people get what they get. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And, I mean, I got so much to talk about, man. And I'm also stupid high off that motherfucking bubba kush. Plug got the bubba kush again. Now I got the whole house stinking. Had to move up out the house with that shit for the news night. Anyways, Adam Calhoun dropped a song called Rap Shit. That dude went the fuck in. He has said in the live stream before he's gonna hang up the rap shit. Not that he don't want to rap no more, but he want to show other people his versatility. Talk about some rocks and blues, mixing the motherfuckers together. I believe he can do it. But this rap shit song, he done came out the motherfucking woodwork firing on them asses. I can't knock it, man. Adam Calhoun, I can bump his shit all day long, night and day. That dude's got bangers for morning, mid, afternoon, and night, midnight, late night, all kinds of shit. That's facts. Check out Adam Calhoun. Check out Rap Shit. That shit bangs. Facts. And then, like I had said, with Screwface John, then Crip and Chase and Dwayne dropped Clicked Up, Crypt, and Vin J and No Life Shack dropped The Devil Went Down to Hip Hop. Now, them motherfuckers went in on that motherfucking track. I was shocked at how much of a banger that was on some real shit. I was shocked. Because them motherfuckers went hard in the paint, you know what I'm saying? It was worth it definitely to sit and watch that shit. A lot of movies, a lot of TV shit, a lot of music video shit, that ain't worth it to watch. This is bum shit. I want to watch the fight shit. And I felt that shit was heat, you know? Props to Crip, props to fucking Vin J, props to fucking No Life Shack. China Mac dropped 10G Commandments. And then China Mac and OT The Real dropped last summer. Both of them songs bang. China Mac, man, a lot of people might have slept on that dude. They shouldn't have. China Mac got bars. Maybe not for everybody, but dude got bars. And you can't take that shit from him. His buzz is growing too. He's blowing up. Slowly, but fucking surely. Some days are better than others, some days are worse than others. But that's life, you know what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers are growing and glowing. And haters coming out the motherfucking woodwork. It's hilarious. You know, speaking of this shit, like Lil Dicky. Lil Dicky went on Sway in the Morning Show. And, dude, he went the fuck in. I was shocked at that shit, how he went in. On some just real shit. He went the fuck in on him. It was crazy. But you can't even argue that shit because he went the fuck in. Definitely, I seen some articles, some different comments here and there saying like he definitely leveled up with that one. He done showed more people what he's about. Granted, he still talked about dick and his poop and all that shit, but he also fucking went in talking about eating a bitch out like cervical cancer. Shit was, some of the shit was just raw lines, and you can't argue that shit. He came swinging, and he did what the fuck he wanted to do with it, and it was banging. Especially on Sway in the Morning Show. So many people fucking watch that shit. You can't knock it. And then even, Kevin Gates came out, and he dropped fucking 2 music videos for Return of the Mac and Push It. And I'm a Kevin Gates fan. Always have been, always gonna be. Both these songs bang, and the music videos fit the motherfucking songs. That's really all I can say about it. Because fucking Kevin Gates knows what he's doing music-wise. Dude is a motherfucking genius when it comes to music. That's just facts. In other news, you know what I'm saying, Easy Mac dropped a song called Take It Slow. If you don't know who Easy Mac is, you gotta look him up. Dude looks goofy as fuck, but his music hits. When I first started listening to it, I was like, man, this dude's kind of weak. I don't know if I fucks with it, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But now I fucks with it. Shit's kind of crazy that I fucks with it. But, he did a song with Chills and Murky Lee's, and, he's done a couple songs with Merk at this point, but he's definitely blowing up. It might be his look, might be his fucking music, whatever it is, but he's blowing up, and I gotta give fucking Easy Max props on that shit. If you ever want to come on a show, any rapper I name ever want to come on a fucking podcast, I got you. Blunts on Petrov. Facts. NF dropped When I Grow Up. I've never really listened to NF. He's not really my... my favorite rapper, like I said about Logic and them. They're not really my favorite rappers. They're not my worst rappers. They dropped Homicide. They had fucking, like I said, they had Squints from Sandlot, and then they had a comic named Chris. I can't remember his last name, but he's been blowing up lately. They both played Eminem and fucking Logic, and that shit pounded. That shit was hilarious as fuck. You gotta check the shit out if you haven't. Homicide by Logic featuring M. Motherfucking banger. Back to NF, When I Grow Up, that song, that shit hits home, I think, because a lot of people, I think when they're in their late 20s, early 20s, whatever, they be thinking about what the fuck am I going to do when I actually grow up, you know what I'm saying? Everybody chasing a bag, everybody chasing a dream. I'm chasing goals, you know what I'm saying? Some are small, some are big, but I'm chasing goals. I'm a dreamer, but I got to be a realist. And I know the goals that I'm going to set forth, I'm going to achieve them bitches. That's facts. Bottom line, facts. No Jumper, Adam22 uploaded a video. It's on his No Jumper YouTube channel, so I don't know if he did it, but the artist's name was Big Child Support. The fuck kind of name is that, man? The bars were decent, though. The song was called Meet God. The bars weren't bad. I had to listen to it, too, a few times just because the name kept throwing me the fuck off. But dude went the fuck in. But who the fuck, where are these names coming from? Like, if anybody could fucking tell me, where the fuck are these names coming from? And are they using Facebook rap generator memes and shit to come up with their rap names? Is it that hard to come up with something cool? Definitely go get noticed with Big Child Support. Definitely go get noticed with that shit. That's on God. I know I spoke on Dirk on my last podcast. He did get bail, $250,000. He's still going. He has a curfew of 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. and he has an ankle monitor. He might be free, but he definitely ain't free. But at least he's outside, able to, eat regular food, shit in his own toilet, watch his own TV versus, be locked up. Can't argue that shit. Hella Sketchy. He was a rapper. I had never listened to him, but I had seen that he passed away.